Based on the board game classic Monopoly, the Virtual P3 game is a multiplayer computer-simulated educational game that seeks to explore and educate users on the topic of everyday chemical exposure issues. To start the game, players must specifically log into the 3D game island. Players can join the game by clicking the welcome board. They are then teleported to the starting go position. Each player is given $1,000 at the beginning of the game. The most important thing to do in the game is to buy property. Most of the game blocks allow players to purchase property and building facilities. When players land on property and facility spots, they will be provided with descriptions regarding environmental pollution and property prices in order to assist in their purchase decisions. In the Virtual P3 game, facilities include 2 water treatment plants, 2 zero muscle treatment plants, a coal-fired power plant, and a wind power plant. Purchasing land and facilities will affect players' scores in the game. When players land on their own properties, they can build either conventional or eco-friendly houses. Eco-houses in the game are energy-efficient houses made of green or recycled materials that have little environmental effect. The rent and construction costs of eco-houses, however, are higher than those of conventional houses. Once players have their own houses, they can upgrade them into conventional or eco-friendly shops. Eco shops are stores that sell organic produce and green environmentally safe products. The rent and construction costs of eco shops are much higher than those of conventional shops, but the payoff is worth it. When players land on a property that is owned by another player, they must pay rent to the owner. The community chest and chance cards in the game provide the most valuable information about everyday chemical exposure. When players land on community chest blocks, they are given random tokens, which either reward or penalize players as a result of chemical exposure issues. When players land on chance card blocks, they will be asked questions that relate to various chemical pollutants, ultimately receiving rewards or penalties upon answering. The game is over when the players run out of money, and the player with the highest score is the winner. The Ohio University Students' Chemical Exposure Awareness game, funded by a $10,000 EPA grant, is played in the online virtual world of Second Life. The game recently earned an honorable mention from the Environmental Protection Agency at the 4th Annual National Sustainable Design Expo at the National Mall in Washington, D.C. The expo was the second phase of the EPA's People, Prosperity, and the Planet, or P3, competition. The first phase, for which the team won the original grant, asked teams to develop how they plan to research and develop innovative designs to address challenges to sustainability in both the developed and developing world.